Hi guys, today is a special festive episode. Firstly, wish you all a very happy Diwali from all three of us. And our normal podcast guest episodes will continue as always from next week. This is just a little something special for all you guys.
Hey,
Happy
happy Diwali,
Diwali.
everyone.
Happy Diwali, Heloni. Happy Diwali, Tapan.
Happy
Happy
Diwali,
Diwali.
guys.
What's going on?
Heloni, how's your Diwali going? First Diwali abroad. How are you
Oh
feeling?
my god, I it's still just the start of the festival, so I'm yet not missing home that much. But for me, Diwali has been very different for like last 20 years. As a kid growing up, I used to go to like temple and we used to have like visits to everybody's house, and the best part of it was you used to get like gifts and you used to get money and you used to get chocolates and a lot of food to eat. But since last 20 years, like my family has this tradition where we actually go on a trip every year. So the whole family, like either it would be 20 of us, 40 of us, and we would actually go for like a trip somewhere and the whole family would chill together, stay together. And apparently this year with quarantine, that's not happening. So I don't have that much of a FOMO.
Nah, you're not missing out on anything. Fair. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never taken a trip during Diwali. Like, are the tourist destinations empty or they are like there are more people there?
Oh, it's weird. So, like some of the places that we went to, we generally do like tours in India,
Okay.
and some places where we went, they were like pretty full and a lot of tourists. But apart from Mumbai, it's very strange. Most cities don't have anything functional during Diwali days.
Yeah.
So, like everything is shut. Like there was one of the places, I think Delhi, we went, and during the day of Diwali, we didn't get any food because all the restaurants were shut. Like the one place that was open was the subway, and we were like, "What is this?" So that was shocking to us because being in Mumbai, we have always taken that privilege that kabhi bhi khana kahin pe bhi mil jayega type.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
you said Subway, so that reminded me. So we went to Chicago during Thanksgiving break, and we just landed on Thanksgiving Day. And then we were like, we'll have Chicago deep dish. We'll enjoy this, that. Everything was shut, and like Chicago, like there was
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
that was open.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So we ended up going to Subway, and we had a sandwich there. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that reminded me of that. Yeah, for me, Diwali is interesting. We like I've spent it in US for the past 5 years, and then last year I was able to spend it in India. And like in India, my family has a tradition. We go to Srinathji in Rajasthan, so every year we go there, and it's like 4 days, like entire Srinathji, the whole city is packed. So that's fun. But in US, it was very interesting, right? Like when you go there from India. Um, the only family that you have in US are your friends. So every Diwali it would be like a potluck kind of a
Potluck.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
everyone
that's what I'm
gets.
doing this year.
Oh, you are doing. Yeah, yeah. So it's a tradition. Like your friends, you cook something, and I was the Pepsi guy, so I usually got Pepsi or Coke or something like that because that was the only thing. Or else I'll just go to a shop and buy sweets or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's what we did. But that was fun as well. Like. Getting food from outside or like having others cook and eat together. So that was Diwali.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Like
what
we had a tradition. Like we used to go. I think it was the first day of Diwali, Dhanteras, right? We would go to the office, my dad's office, and everyone, like all my family, like my cousins and everyone will have like a small puja, and after that we'll go out. Would have booked like a hall or something of a restaurant, and then we would just hang out there, eat. Like that was one day when everyone, all of us from different like Borivali and Malad, and everyone would be there right on that one day. So yeah, definitely I think that's not happening this year.
hmm,
And I have missed that, like for past 3-4 years since I've been in the US. So that's the tradition that I miss. um but yeah, I think this Diwali has been interesting for all of us.
Yeah.
Everyone quarantined. um but in US, it's the same. Like you meet at some friend's place, and you dress up. That is like one day you get to dress in Indian traditional clothes without anyone staring at you. I mean, people still stare, but I think now it's much more common. Like people know, okay, yeah, it's Diwali. So
yeah.
um
Yeah, I think the puja thing, yeah, that's something that we also do. In fact, this year my dad has made sure he's done it in both our offices as well. So
I saw the video on Instagram.
yeah. I was missing it. I was like, it was it's such a nice feeling. I don't know what difference does it make, but the kind of positivity that even that lighting that one diya brings to like the whole office, it's just different. It's a different vibe. I don't know, it's more mental or something that we have been like brought up with over years and kind of ingrained that okay, it brings out positivity, but it just feels good. I mean, just doing that in our house also sometimes makes it so special.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I actually lit a diya, but and I get anxious actually. Even candles and the fire is in a house. I get very anxious. So,
In US, it feels weird because of wooden houses and wood
yeah,
everywhere.
and also carpets, right? Like it's so
Yeah,
quick. It's very dangerous. I feel.
yeah.
Also
I,
today, I mean, I was seeing this video of Abhi and Niu, and it was such a fun fact that apparently diyas were mosquito repellents.
Yeah, I saw that video. I don't know. Like I don't I have mixed opinion about that video. But what was
Yeah.
I talk? What?
No, I'm just saying that is such a weird fact. Like you have come up with like the whole holiness and like the whole thing around it, and then you suddenly realize, okay, this is why people used to do it back then,
yeah,
and
I know.
something that you have carried forward.
If you go one level above, like even more abstracted, it's about light over darkness, right? It's that story. So right now, like during the end of year, right, like around this time, everywhere the days are shorter and the nights get longer. And like when you light a diya, it's like in the face of darkness we still have hope, right? Even though it is so dark, it gets darker, it gets cold,
Mm,
you still have that and yeah, it sure acted as a mosquito repellent for sure, but I think it was more symbolic.
Hmm.
And I think Halloween is also something similar only, right? During this harvest time, you're done. You're not going to go to farm anymore because it's getting cold. Very few crops will grow. So you do one last celebration, end of season, and you dress up. You embrace your fears, right? That's why you dress up as different scary monsters. So yeah, it's definitely. I think that's where I look at it from, like one level higher abstraction rather than actually following the tradition. It's more symbolic for me.
that's interesting. Yeah, haven't lit a diya in my house in a long time. I was planning to buy lights here, but I got it was too late for me, so it couldn't have been delivered by then. But last year when I was in India, it was a great change. Like I had forgotten what Diwali feels like, and then when you're back in India, you see all of those like the festive mood. It's like in the air, and I've never celebrated Diwali in a city. Like I've never celebrated in Mumbai. We always go to my native place or Srinaji. So it's always has been in a small town. So I don't know what it felt like. But like when I saw everything, it was like just amazing. I
Dude, the
loved it.
whole city is lit and so many people, and oh my god, the food. I think that's one thing I miss. I'm already getting those WhatsApp forwards and all these screenshots. Everybody's taking pictures and the dinner and the food and all that snacks that moms make and all the
Yeah.
sweets that they make.
Yeah. Did
Nothing
you
can
guys
be.
start your own tradition now that you've like married and so you and
Yeah, we were
Prerna can.
actually discussing it today, and we were like, what would be our Diwali tradition, and what are some things that both of us have common values for, and how can we make our own Diwali? Like Jains have a very different Diwali. In some, like we don't lit crackers, and Prerak used to love that growing up, and he's very fond of that. But yeah, I mean, then there are different ways we do puja, so we are just coming to like a middle ground. But it's
Fair.
fun. It's fun to set your own traditions and how you are going to carry it forward.
No, that's fair. And you, Atit, you're doing anything different, new
Uh,
this
Not really, but now that you've talked about it, then probably think of doing something.
think of doing something.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, my plan is to order Indian food and sleep the entire day tomorrow. That's my plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that single life in lockdown.
We should do a virtual potluck.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good idea. But I'll bring Pepsi. Cool. But that was it for this episode. We'll continue the episode and the podcast starting next week. And like the regular what we had episodes, but we wanted to do something special and wish everyone a very happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, guys. Have a great one. Have a safe one and enjoy with all your closed ones. Wear your masks wherever you go just to be safe. And yeah, eat a lot of food and meet a lot of people you love. Happy Diwali.
Okay, bye.